Welcome back, everybody, to part 6 of the Chrono Trigger walkthrough. We're heading into, I believe this is lab 32. And we're going to grab a mid-tonic and hop onto this sweet jet bike. Oh, but not before we get stopped and harassed by more robots, more freaky robots. And this guy, Johnny the man, I have no idea what they were going for on this guy. I don't know, I think the first time I played this, he like reminded me of Elvis. Like on wheels, like Elvis on wheels. But I don't know, again, I don't know what they were going for. Yeah, we know how to ride, of course. The jet bike's pretty straightforward. You generally don't want to let Johnny block you, so you kind of want to weave back and forth, you know, just D-pad up and down. I don't know if it's X is the boost or if it's O. I don't remember. You'll figure it out. Try them. Try X, try O. But if you're going for like record times and stuff, you know, you wanna get in front of Johnny and have him hit you from behind. You kind of want to block him like I was doing there, but we just really want to get through here. So I get in front of him right when I'm close to the goal line, and then I hit the boost. And that is how you beat Johnny. It's pretty easy. You just really gotta pay attention to the top up there. It shows you really where you're at in terms of how close you are to the end. So like I said, you know, get out in front of him towards the end there, and if you time it out well, you can hit the boost and win. And I actually go back because I wanted to grab the race log. And these mutants, this fight can be really long, because these mutants have a lot of health. They take a lot of pain. And I believe they've got a draining attack too that also absorbs your health. I think it's health. I guess we'll find out here in a second. I'm pretty sure one uses a draining attack on me. So here we go, Luca. 153, he takes 17. So yeah, that was health. So yeah, towards the beginning of the game, or if this is your first playthrough and Chrono's not ridiculously OP, those things, man, they can be annoying. I remember just hating these things. First time I played this, Chrono's just shredding them. Chrono makes them look like oversized tomatoes, which they very well could be mutated tomatoes. I don't know. That's what they kind of look like to me. And here we have more of these. Are they called shadows? Let's find out. Yes, the shadows. So firewall, set of 5. They line up so well. I think that's the best attack to take them out. I think, regardless of how leveled up you are and what your gear is looking like, I think a firewall will take all of those out, no matter what. So there's your race log. And if you keep going, you'll get into, I don't know how many more attacks, but it'll bring you back to the start of lab 32. And we don't want to do that. We want to continue on. So long, Johnny. Hopefully, maybe we'll race again. Doubt it. Hopefully not. Actually, I think you do have to race him one more time later. But I think if you actually lose that, you are forced back, and you have to race him again. You have to. I'm pretty sure you have to beat him to actually advance the story. So. Alright, I think I paused there for whatever reason. I must have taken a break and then resumed, so continuing on. Got a couple buggers. These things didn't line up well for a Cyclone, so I think I just ended up using the attack command and beating them down, showing them what's up. So yeah, so here we're still in the future. Man, I hate the future. I hate the future in this game. I gotta be honest with you. I know I've said it before, but I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. What's this here? Yeah, we got another set of 4. Another set of 4. These guys are lined up pretty well for a Cyclone, so we'll get at least 3 of them. And then just take care of the last one. So not too difficult. Johnny Rocket. Yeah, I don't know what they were going for with Johnny. Like I said, I don't know, for whatever reason he reminded me of Elvis. Again, I don't know if that's what they were, Elvis on wheels, I don't know if that's what they were really going for, but whatever. Anyways, so there's an Enertron in here, or Enertron, sorry, so I usually take a jump in the Enertron. I actually hit those every time I see one. I usually jump in it and just, you know, make sure I'm topped off on health and MP. Sometimes I call it tech points, so sorry if I've confused anybody, but I think tech points are actually what you get at the end of a battle. I don't know. For whatever reason, you know, I associate MP with tech points because those are the points that you need to fuel your techs, but it's actually, you know, the points that you need to learn the techs. So again, I apologize if I've already done it a few times. I know I've referred to the MP as tech points, and I know that it won't be the last time. So here we have Robo. They added a little cutscene for the PlayStation version, which is kind of cool. And then Luca, being the little Miss Fix-It that she is, decides that she's gonna fix him up, and he does come in handy. I like Robo. He's not one of my he's not a typical party member of mine, but he's not bad. He's got some interesting techs. Can do a little healing, you know, and a bit of damage here and there. Alright, so what's your name? R66Y. And Marl does not think that that's a very appropriate name. So, going along with the default motif, we'll just call him Robo and call it a day. Pretty appropriate name, Robo. Why not? Robo the robot. So here, Robo says that there used to be people here, and that something's wrong. So the power is off. So much later on in the game, once you get to the side quests, there is a side quest in the future, and I think it does a little better job of explaining what's happened to all the people in the future. And I think it's a really good side quest. It's really neat. They did a good job with the side quests in this game, and I definitely think that, you know, if you want to get the most out of the game, I would definitely do them all. And we will do them all. We'll catch them all. We'll catch all those side quests. Because we want to be the very best, don't we? Yeah, my humor is terrible, I know. So, I think I ripped off Robo's Titan vest and stuck it on Chrono. There's another one coming up in this next area, so you'll get a replacement anyway. But I leave Luca behind again. Marl is my second, or I don't know. She's one of the people that I like to keep in my party at all times. She's, in my opinion, the best healer in the game. Especially later on, she gets haste. I love that spell. So she is always in my groups. I think the recommendation for this area is Luca. I don't know why. I have no idea. Maybe because they have more offensive tech, double tech. I don't know. I don't know if that's it or not, but I never found it was necessary, and I just stick with Marl and Robo for this spot. So we always take this right elevator first, or I always do. I don't actually think that you can get very far if you go to the left first. You gotta do some stuff in here. There's a treasure chest up there and to the right that contains a mid-ether, so you'll want to grab that. This barrel is blocking our way, which we will move here in a little bit. And all the way over here is, I believe, Marl's next weapon upgrade. Yes, the Robin Bow. So I believe I equip that right away. So I generally always upgrade or equip my upgrades as soon as I can. And then here, I think that always automatically grabs you right away and makes you do these battles. I don't think that you can avoid these at all. I think that yeah, because it picks us up and puts us on the next conveyor belt over. So there's a couple of battles automatically, like right in a row, but they're not difficult. They're not real difficult, but I did make a mistake, I believe, on one of these fights. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the one coming up. But I think I tried out Rocket Roll. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. Cyclone shreds these guys. And laser spin and rocket roll. Alright, so they just learned... Robo learned laser spin, and thus they learned the double tech. Rocket roll. I believe that is Chrono and Robo's double tech. And this, I believe, is where I decided to try it out. I was like, hey, cool, double tech. Well, I'll give it a shot. And Robo is painfully slow. I probably should have equipped something else on him for this, but I didn't. So that didn't do much at all. 106 to each of those. So that was really lackluster. I'm really surprised that tech is. That must be I don't know if it's a shadow tech or it's counted as a shadow tech, and these guys are all strong against shadow. I'm not sure, but that did almost nothing. So decided to jump back to just using Cyclone and shredding 3 at a time. So yes. All right, moving on. that the last room? Yes, it was. If you ride that conveyor belt, it'll take you right back to where you came from. And I don't think if you step back on the conveyor belt, I don't think it'll make you do those battles again. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me because I didn't try it. But we do jump on that conveyor. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I jumped back on that conveyor belt to get one of the last treasures here in a little bit. So we will revisit the conveyor belt. And yeah, looks like the bugs lined up pretty well there for a cyclone, so I took care of those. I really abused that skill. I think in this playthrough, this is probably the most I've used Cyclone. Maybe because I was, I wanted these battles to go a little bit faster. And there's the treasure chest I was talking about, but we'll come back to that. But anyways, grab that mid-tonic. But yeah, normally I did a lot of just basic attacks to kill stuff. I liked having my, maybe I was just overly tight on MP, I think I was always worried that I was going to run out for bosses and stuff, so I didn't typically use skills as much as I really should have. And yeah, I just cyclone everything, and just crush it all down. So it might change if your cyclone isn't doing as much damage. You might be using a lot more MP than me, but you know what? If you know where the bosses are at, that's what ethers are for, So here we got the next room. I think I tried sneaking by these guys and I just failed hard. So yeah. So we have to kill these Proto 3s. Apparently these guys have a weakness to Shadow, but they've also got a weakness to crazy OP Chrono and Cyclone. So they eat a Cyclone. Debugger. How do we get an auto attack or a counter? Nope. My 50% counter attack rate hasn't been paying off as well as I expected. I still think that that is a great item, the Rage Band. I really like it. Really pays off, if you, even though it's only a 50% counterattack rate, that is especially when on somebody like Chrono, whose physical attack is extremely potent. So here we've got the crane. I believe the first passcode, if you're playing on a PlayStation, is the triangle. You wait for the tone, and you press triangle, and then O, or circle, sorry. And then if you hit X here again, there you go. It says to wait for the beep, and then you just press XX. So actually, I guess you can just hammer the X for your second barrel pickup. So that'll move those guys out of the way for us, so we can run past, and I believe get to the next area. Yes. You have to move the barrels to continue on, and it'll also make a shortcut back to the entrance. So it kind of serves a dual purpose. And we'll see if I did a better job avoiding these. It looks like I did. Yeah, I took my time. Let's see which way I decided to go. Yes, to the left. This is where the end, I should say. Zaby. Triangle O X square. And there was a treasure chest there. I didn't see what that was. Alright, and this, I believe, is this where I go back to the entrance? No, okay, so this is where I decided to go back and tried the escalator thingamajigger back to the entrance. So I wanted that treasure. Gotta get it all, you know? Let's see here. I think, was that Chrono? Chrono did an auto, or Chrono must have got a counter attack there and took out one of the bugs again. And we just cyclone the rest. Take that, you dirty rats. Dirty bugs, I should say. Alrighty. What are we doing? Are we equipping some stuff? Oh, no. Decided to heal up a little bit. I know there was a... I was getting a little low, I guess, for my comfort level. There we go. There's our ether. That is our last treasure chest in this area. And this is a dead end. I think if you try to go back the other way and you run into one of those robots on the conveyor belt, I think the claw grabs you. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I actually tried that. Here I tried avoiding these guys, but I didn't. I figured that if I just stuck to the bottom route there that I could avoid them, but that was not the case. That one booger jumped right in front of me. That's okay. Chrono and the crew takes care of them pretty quick. So, back where you found the oh my gosh, drawing a blank. The password. Wow, password for the next area. Back there was another bolt sword, and I didn't comment on it at the time because we had already grabbed the one from the sewer access. But if you haven't been in the sewer access and you decided to skip that and skip Death Peak, you can grab or equip the bolt sword on Chrono here. Like I said, we already did it, so that's why I didn't really comment on it earlier. But if you haven't, now's the time. Now's the time to equip it. Make good use of that gear. And these things, the alkaline and the acids, go down pretty quick. They have really strong defense, but they also have very, very low life, or low HP totals. So here you've got a shelter. And here we've got an alkaline. A single lousy alkaline. And another. I don't know if these are avoidable or not. I don't think they are. I think that as you walk through this area, they force you to take care of these guys. Could be wrong. I don't know. I guess I've never really tried. I don't know if people do low-level walkthroughs for these games. I've done a couple of them. Final Fantasy 3 or 6, I guess, for the remake for the PlayStation comes to mind. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll do a walkthrough for that, but I get pretty crazy with that game. I like the, it's got an interesting way of, you can really power up your characters by leveling with Esperzon, if you're familiar with the game, and and thus you don't want to level, you know, until you get espers. So there's ways to avoid, you know, generally running away from every enemy encounter that you get to, and you know, there's even certain areas where you have to fight monsters in a certain way, in a certain battle formation, and it can be a bit stressful, but you know, it can kind of pay off too. It's kind of one of those neat things. It's not something that I would recommend for anybody's first playthrough by any means, but it's kind of neat. So here we got a hammer arm for Robo here, and I'm pretty sure I equip that here in a little bit. Defense lasers are off. And I am hoping that I didn't miss an item upstairs. May have to make an addendum to this video. I think I may have, but we'll see. We'll see here. But anyways, it's a pretty decently sized group enemies here. You got a couple alkalines. Again, I think, you know, if you want to wait for these things to get into better position so you can cyclone, go ahead, but I tend to just use the attack command a lot in here. There's a bunch of tech points again. 5 tech points for that. That is not too bad. I believe this is, yes, the Titan vest. So I equip the Titan vest on Mr. Robo. Yes, we have to go down. If you go up, it takes you back to the beginning or the starter area. And then you go up here and hit the chest. No, here's the plasma gun. All right, that was the item that I thought I missed, but I did not. That is where it was. So that is nice. That's good to know. I was looking for that. I knew the plasma gun was in here somewhere, and I could not remember exactly where. So this is the power. This turns the power on to the door back at the lab where we found Robo. And the security system has gone haywire. So turning on the power made the security system go haywire. Get out. Hurry. I think this part is pretty neat. Robo puts himself back together there. It's kind of cool looking. Alright, if you try going to the left, the elevator won't work. Or sorry, the right. At the crossroads back there. So the elevator that I took to get down here will not work right now when the security system's going crazy. So you go, that's actually what forces you into this fight. So this is the R series. Apparently they're Robo's friends, but they don't look too friendly, and they tell him that he's malfunctioning. So they say that his purpose was to stop intruders. And Robo says, "Really? That was what I was here for, huh?" And then they pretty much destroy him. I think Crow and Marl probably could have stepped in here at any time, you know, and helped poor Robo out, but I guess not. Guess they decided not to. but that's okay. We'll make amends here in a couple seconds. We'll show the R series what's up. Now to take care of the intruders. Alright, let's crush these guys. Turn them into scrap metal. These guys, you gotta really be careful. There's 6 of them, and they hit pretty decently hard. You know, Chrono, as the amount of enemies goes up, Chrono's rage band pays off more and more. I mean, he auto-attacked or counter-attacked that first one and took care of that. These two play catch with Chrono, or play catch with Chrono. Can't speak today. I'm getting a little tired, I guess. We're not done making videos, so I need to wake up. So that's a pretty dangerous skill now. I don't know if they randomly do that or if it's the last one that does it. I guess I didn't stick around to find out, but as you can see there, you know, I didn't do any healing with Marl, which I really should have. And both of them got really, really low. So, you know, I don't know if the last one is the only one that uses that skill. But you know, if there's a couple of them that are doing that, you can find yourself in game over there pretty quick. So here we're dragging Robo back to Luca to get him fixed up again. We're kind of hard on Robo. Kind of hard on him. Take him out for a couple hours and get him destroyed. So Luca is asking Robo what his plans are for the future. He says he doesn't know. But it looks like we're coming up on the end of this video. Yeah, I got a little bit left yet, but so it sounds like Luca had one heck of a time repairing Robo. So he says, you know what? I'm gonna go with you guys. So that's what he does. And here's the gate. The gate behind the door. The gate to we don't know where. Alrighty, and here we are. Destination X. Where are we? Alright, that is going to sum up this video. I save here, and we are at the end of time, so I will join you for the next video. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment. I always like hearing feedback. Let me know what you guys think of the videos, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Alright, bye-bye.